Do you know any nuclear stocks, and have you ever looked at it, and do you think it's something that would be interested in investing in? No, I don't think you do.
No, the only one I was thinking is Drax a nuclear stock? I think Drax is on the FTSE. That's one of the things
element of it, and I suppose Total is an oil stock, but it lent very heavily towards nuclear at some point.
And there is a uranium ETF as well that is you could use to track a uranium-based index as well. I've been reading a book about uranium and nuclear power. Apparently, we've got a different chemical that we're going to use that's even better than uranium. It's just a little bit more unstable whilst you're using it, but actually disposal of it is better as well. And you only need a tiny fraction of it to power the economy. I wish I knew what it was, because this is a pointless segment without it that I'm going to have to cut out.
That's very interesting. It's very interesting that you said that, because it's like, oh right, okay, here you go. Here's a new thing. It's way more powerful and it's going to be way more efficient, but might explode a little bit. Just every now and then, might just explode.
But that's nuclear, isn't
it? Yeah, that's the problem, I guess. It's a little bit weird.
Good Damien, for power, bit exploding.
Yeah, Damien, are you into nuclear at all? I don't mean like stocks or anything, but are you against it? Are you for it? What do you think?
No, I'm pretty for it in a way, because I think a lot of the issues that we had were from power stations that were built quite a long time ago, so they worked in a different way. I watched that thing on Bill Gates talking about, he looked at developing good nuclear power plants, and I understand that he'd done quite a good job of it. I mean, more conspiracies, if you will, I guess, with mentioning his name, but I'm all for it. It seems pretty clean to me. Like, I don't know. It would solve a lot of problems.
In general, I think we've had quite a few nuclear-ish disasters in the past 10 years, which have been they've been avoided because of quite good safety features that have been going on now. So Fukushima, that had earthquakes and things like that, and it's been found that they've leaked nothing into. They've made no contamination. So it's actually quite interesting that it's a lot safer now. I feel a lot safer by that, and I'd be very interested in nuclear coming forward. And I think there's a big shift in the mood towards nuclear, especially as the world believes it's a lot safer now.
There's a documentary on Netflix at the moment about nuclear energy in America. I think it's called
Chernobyl.
I think it's called Meltdown. It's about 3 Mile Island. Anyway, they had a large nuclear plant there. This was in the very early days of American involvement in nuclear, and their safety standards were quite poor, and the regulator was possibly even worse. But they do talk quite sort of widely over there that even after everything went wrong, they still managed to contain quite a large amount of the spill out from the problem. So I think we're a lot further on than that documentary now. Hopefully, we'd need a prudent regulator to make sure that everything was safe and kept up to standard. But look, I'd be in favour of nuclear if it was a chance for us to get. I think it's the easiest way for us to get to clean energy. If you want to get to net zero, nuclear's got to be involved in that process.